Hello, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you find yourself in this weird world of ours. Today we come back to Dragon Age Rise of the Kunari. When last we met, players did shenanigans. Someone got shot in the butt, someone got shot in the back. No one was happy. So we now go to the Inquisition Stronghold to see what our heroes will be doing with the upcoming day. Everyone has had a 24-hour rest period and is back to full health. Although some people have forgotten to remove the crossbow bolts from their bodies.
Yeah,
Might be a
thanks
good
for
idea
that.
to do that. You may all begin.
My character's gonna go do the research thing and clear out that bandit cave he was supposed to.
All right. Well, not everyone is on here for the bandit cave, but I will go ahead and say that you can take any particular NPCs you want with you, and we can go do that. But you have declared that you're going to go do that?
Let me find out what other people are doing first, actually.
Yeah, because I'll go ahead and have all of the character and roleplay stuff happen first, and then anyone that actually declares something that may involve combat we will do afterwards. So you have declared your action, Porthos.
Have Jacqueline and Yami found the smuggler cave den thing to find the cat?
They have, and they've actually started doing the research and whatnot.
Nice. I guess I'll be in Zach's medical place and try to get myself non-burnt up, I guess.
Mhm.
So I no longer look like Sander Clegane.
That's easy enough to do. You go into the medical facility and they're able to heal you.
Mhm.
You no longer look burned.
Nice.
They still don't want to touch you, though.
Yeah. Just
Serena.
Well, look, if it's the next day, the bolt is not gonna be there. Simple as that.
Well,
'cause-
we will go to the scene just before you go to bed. You get ready to go to your chambers. It's been a long day.
I wanted to give a report to Liliana, damn it.
Well, you did. Do you want to act it out?
Yes.
All
But I
right.
want to do the bolt thing first.
Okay. Well, you better do it.
Takes a
As
sip
it's
from
in
his
there.
flask.
You realize, Serena, that earlier today when you had that fight with the Grey Cloak, your back is still kind of sore and it hurts, almost like there's
Yeah.
something in there.
So I'm kind of running out of the cells, kind of pissed and swearing all over the place in Elvish, and try to fumble and try to reach the bolt to pull it out because I want to
You're
go
like,
to Liliana, and I can't fucking reach it.
You try and desperately reach around, but it's just in that one spot you just can't get.
And I try to walk up the stairs. By the way, at this point, I'm basically like running on adrenaline alone. I'm like here and there. So
Just a
I'm gonna
moment here.
try and walk towards the stairs, still trying to fumble with the fucking bolt and still swearing.
As
My
you
char-
come up the stairways, you see Krem kind of step to the side and he gives a little salute and he's like, "Ma'am."
Downstairs, my character just she knows I could have removed that for her, right?
I believe I left you down at the cell, so
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah,
said.
no. He just said that randomly, in character, and Clem kind of stands and he's like, ma'am, you you want me to help you with that?
what? Mm. I'm just grunting and glaring.
It's a new fashion style.
Krem just kind of looks. He's like, I can pull that out if you want.
just make it fast. I need to go.
Okay. He turns you around and then
Son
pulls
of
it
a
out.
bitch. Well, thanks. And I'll start stumbling up the stairs. Why does the
Start-
rookery have to be so fucking high? Still
Krem just
stumbling.
Krem just walks down the stairs, muttering to himself, like. You approach Liliana's office.
Good evening, Liliana.
Good evening,
I-
Serena. You don't
I'm
look
fine.
so well.
I'm fine. I know who's behind the gray cloaks.
She says, "Go on."
Does a short, bald elf with glowy green eyes ring a bell?
She looks at you. Her face goes as serious as you've ever seen it go. You're sure about this?
Well, I haven't seen him myself, but Yami did a thing with the prisoner that we apprehended, and that's what she saw. I have no reason to disbelieve him, thinking that, like, she doesn't really know about Solas. I've only heard of him. I know what he looks like by descriptions. It fits.
I see. Well, then. She kind of sits down, looks at some paperwork on her desk, and she says, "Then this is going to be a lot harder than I thought it would be. We don't know what the next move is going to be. Right now, all we can do is focus on the war efforts and keeping ourselves alive. So
I
we'll
keep
have to
thinking.
play defensively right now."
I keep thinking that this was another distraction. However, it was too random.
It wouldn't surprise me at all.
Like, you have to check if there are any messages coming in from anywhere. I don't trust this.
I'll stay vigilant. But yes, we will go on high alert and keep everything checked. By the way, that tower that we lost contact with, the guard tower,
Yes.
be on your guard. Now that Solus is involved, you might want to take. I'll inform Cullen as well, but you may want to take someone else to help out there.
Do you have any suggestions on who would that be?
Take someone with arcane knowledge.
Right. Okay.
Maybe Morrigan, Jacqueline, or one of the others.
Right. Okay. Now, if you'll excuse me, I believe I have to go and see Zach before I collapse.
Of course.
And I stumble down the stairs, try to find Zach.
Yep. Alrighty. This, of course, is happening the night before. You stumble into Zach's office. He looks up from his desk. "Oh, Serena, sit down. I'll get right to it." He doesn't even look at your wounds. He's just like immediately, he's like, "Oh, yep,
Just fix my face first. That's
Sure,
kind
sure
of the
thing.
selling point.
He holds out his holy symbol, and divine light radiates over you, and your cut fades away. Not even a scar.
Good. Remind me to buy you a drink for that.
Oh, definitely. He says, "Anything else? It looks like your back's a little messed up there. Here, let me get around to it." And of course, with the utmost doctor-patient confidentiality, he heals you and, of course, bandages you up. He says, "Right. Will that be all, Serena?"
Yeah, for now. Although I have a question about the commander's treatment. Are you going to start decreasing the delirium dosage at all to ease him out of it while he's getting better?
Thinks for a moment. He's like, "That would be a good idea, wouldn't it, I suppose?"
Yeah, I think it would.
Okay. The next sample I give you, I'll decrease by about maybe a couple milliliters.
Alright, I'll be back for it later then. I have to guess rest a bit or yeah, I'll go crash.
Yeah, rest up. You did well today.
Hmm. Almost died today.
It happens. Part of the job.
Yeah. Only
So
days
while
work.
oh, go on.
No, go on. I'm just.
So while this happening, my character gave Grendar his apple cider with hints of vanilla in it.
Hmm.
So me and Grendar are basically in the bar drinking our ass off.
Yeah, you'll find me curled up in the morning.
So with that, it goes into the next day where we started. And then, Winter, do you have any declarations?
No, just basically drinking the cider ale and getting drunk.
Okay. So let's go ahead and do this then. So, Oren,
I'm with Grendar, drinking.
you're with Gundar. You've also just posted out that you're going to do the bandit mission, correct?
Yes, I'm asking Grendar if he wants to come with me.
Yep. So everyone in the party currently is given a post-in or notice that that mission is being undertaken, and anyone that wishes to undertake it may. And Oren, out of the NPCs, you see this woman approach you when you guys are ready.
Okay. What can I do for you?
I hear you are looking to deal with the Red Hands.
I am.
Very well. I wish to accompany you on this mission.
Fair enough. Thank you. We'll be ready in a little bit.
Of course. I'll be waiting by the south exit gate.
Okay. Thank you.
And she looks exactly like she does in the picture.
Nice mask.
Yeah, it appears to be a bone of some kind.
Bonehead.
So I asked Grendar, hey, are you coming with me?
I could use another mission.
Aren't you drunk?
We dwarves are always drunk.
Don't tell me what I'm not.
That's when a dwarf is best for fighting.
This alcohol had a fortitude rating of 23. He got a 32. So it's not affecting him very much.
It's a good buzz. I won't feel a whole lot of anything.
Serena, you also are notified of this. Do you wish to join them on the expedition or no?
Well, I'm fully healed, right?
Yes.
So what the hell? I mean, I still have some time to have to go to the watchtower, I suppose. So
Yeah, the watchtower isn't happening for another day
yeah.
because
So
we have your one-on-one scene, and then we have the watchtower taking place
Yeah.
after that. So the watchtower will be the next day.
yeah.
The
so
bandit, the bandit problem is about 6 hours away. So
Yeah,
4
I will.
days.
I will actually go and also kick Porthos off his ass to come with,
Oh, great.
so I can chew on him a little bit while on the way to reach them. So I'm going to go to Porthos' room or wherever he is, and I'm gonna
Okay.
knock on his door.
As you. Who is it?
Can I kick the door open?
You may kick the door open.
I'll kick the door open.
As you do that, Porthos, you see him face palm and just looking at the floor. You know, you got to pay for that. Fuck.
I shipped
Wrong
him.
accent. You know, you got to pay for that.
I'll throw 10 gold at him.
Not me.
I don't care. It's your problem now. You're coming with me. We have work to do. And before we go, there is a certain, should I say, nickname that someone has placed upon me without my knowledge or consent. Do you know anything about that, Porthos?
He tries his hardest to think. He shrugs.
Oh, so the Angel of Death thing doesn't ring a bell to you?
You see him like look in the ceiling and he's like putting his hand on his chin.
Porthos, roll a bluff.
Uh,
Serena, roll an insight or sense motive.
Fuck. Uh,
Not 20, please.
Shh.
Oh! Oh!
Yeah,
Porthos,
but I know for a fact that it was him, though.
you do. He's just really convincing that he
Yeah.
wasn't responsible for it.
He was too shit faced to remember
Like
that.
you do know that it probably came from him, but he just is selling it so good. You're like, well, shit. You're not entirely sure if it did come from him or someone else. For all you know, it could have,
Okay.
for all you know, it may have actually come from Augustus.
Look,
I'm
there was
fairly certain it wasn't Augustus.
there might have been a moment that one time, but I am blanking out. To be fair, I did drink a fuck ton of alcohol that time because I was trying to get the whole
Yes, I know.
bandit shit faced, and it kind of did not work in my favor because I blurted out that I wanted to slit their throats while I was too shit faced to whisper it.
Yeah, well, maybe you should not repeat it from now on. You've already done enough damage.
What do you mean? I have I don't remember of such sorts. I've been
Yeah,
I
of course you
haven't
don't
talked to
remember.
anyone in a
You
while.
were drunk all the time. Of course you don't remember. You only remember what's convenient for you, of course, which is all my secrets, apparently. So, enough of that. Let's get going. We need to go kill some bandits. You need
Okay.
some exercise.
Okay. So
Just so you know, you're still you're gonna one who's going to tell the commissioner person to fix the door.
I gave you gold. It's your problem now.
You might want to get that door reinforced.
So you guys all head to the southern gate.
hmm
And you see Raven there waiting for you. Serena, you've only met this woman once before, and it was just a brief acquaintance. But no one else besides Orin has actually met this woman yet. But she has an Inquisition sigil on her shoulder.
Do I know her
Cool
name?
mask.
Yeah, her name is Raven. You don't know her last name.
Okay, we'll greet her then. Hello, Raven.
Serena, nice to meet you. Porthos, Yami,
Cool,
Grunder,
cool mask.
Orin.
Hello?
Are we all ready?
Yeah, I was thinking, and let's just blow the cave shut and just trap them in there.
Well, that would be a
Inhumane.
possible theory. However, she holds out a map and shows it to you, Orin. And you look and you see that there are 3 entrances to the cave. And then apparently one of them is hand-built that was tunneled out and is kind of comes up into almost a well kind of thing to a ladder where they can get out. So you'd have to basically blow up all 3 entrances. And even then, this map is a few weeks old. They may have managed to find another exit by then.
There's that idea.
Since they are bandits, won't they have anything inside the cave that we might want for resources?
That is another reason to not blow the cave.
I thought just about doing the easy thing. Then once
Sometimes-
they're dead, just come back later and dig it all out.
Do you think we can spare the manpower to do that in our current situation?
Not really. But we could always
Well,
make another explosion to clear it.
Question. Do you have any bombs that could kill them without caving in the cave, but is not but can be placed and detonated later. Because I could do
Orin,
that.
you
for
do. Yep. Orin, you have not made any delayed bombs yet. I will say you could make one if you sack 2 bomb slots.
I can do that.
Since there are 3 exits and they might escape, is there any chance you could rig a trap bomb on 2 of the exits that we know of? So if they go there, they kill themselves, and then we just kill whomever run towards the exit that we're in.
I
Entrance
say
even.
I was thinking we just trap two places, then let them come out through the other one.
Yes.
I was thinking.
Ambush them.
I was thinking of sneaking in, placing a bomb, getting out, waiting for it to blow pretty much. See how many come out of that. And
We could also always just start a fire in the entrances to those caves and just basically smoke them out.
or we could poison their food.
True.
I have a question. Do we know if these bandits have kidnapped anyone or enslaving anyone? Anyone
have
innocent?
There have been reports of kidnapping, although I do not know the ladders.
Well, shit. Well, there goes the smoking plan.
Yeah, I'll have to scout ahead, probably.
Fair enough.
I will come with you, Serena.
Okay, we'll get us. I guess I'll go place the timed explosives.
Well, you guys haven't even been out to see what the area is like yet, so you have to go out and,
Yeah.
travel. But yeah.
Yeah, we're just talking on the way, basically.
Yeah, you guys are all get on horseback and get ready to head out. And
There's
their
2 horses and 2 ponies.
their cave is actually located very close to where you did the forest expedition. However, as you see, it's got 3 entryways and kind of down closer to the shore. However, from what you notice as you're going down the path towards the woods, and you guys get to the southern woods, that's when you guys start to proceed forward. You drop off the horses, and Raven and Serena go forward. So both Raven and Serena will roll stealth checks.
What's that?
Stealth.
Oh,
Roll stealth. You and Raven are scouting ahead, right?
yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah.
And then
I don't think I have any issues there.
roll me a perception check, please.
Well, that is not going to be equally good, I fear. Oh, 24. Could be better.
All right. So you and Raven both start scouting ahead as the rest of the party waits back and gets ready and prepares. You start to proceed on through the woods very, very nimbly. Serena, you're basically a shadow in the woods. Even though it is not your specialized area of stealth, you are surprisingly stealthy. Raven also appears. Yep, Raven also appears to know what she's doing quite well. You're not used to really spotting things in the dark forest. However, you notice that as you proceed onward, you're having a little bit of difficulty locating the cave, but Raven eventually spots it and kind of beckons you over, and you both find an entryway to the cave. And you see something interesting. As you start approaching the little pathway that's been cleared out for travel or for whatnot, almost like a little goat path or deer path, as you're hiding in the tree or woods or whatever in the bushes, you can see that there are people up ahead. And as they come into focus and as you start looking, you can see 3 Kunari, very massive Kunari, with a wagon behind them, small wagon, like almost like more of a cart than a wagon. But it has what appears to be gold or something, or silver, some kind of money. And then you look in front of the cave, and and you can see about 5 or 6 of the bandits due to the fact that they have the red hand painted on the side of their leather armor. And they are all standing outside of the cave with another cart that has a lot of weapons like swords and whatnot, but there's also something in the back that looks kind of like big jugs of something. Some kind of liquid would be put into them.
Can I make a guess of what that might be?
You could. You would not have the knowledge actually to even make a check for what that could be. You would guess something related for combat or war. That's about all you can determine.
So my character probably could, though.
Yes, but you're not there.
Yeah.
So as you proceed onward, the conversation starts, or you kind of start hearing in on the conversation as you arrive. We do not appreciate being undermined, my good sir, as the Kunari, the very tall Kunari says. Bandit in front kind of says, well, you know, we were promised a lot more swords and weapons than you have given us, so that right there is what you're getting. Do you seek to challenge me, human? You will find I am more than capable. Hey, no, there's no need to get into a fight here. How about this? How about this? Listen, no one knows about this cave yet, all right? No one knows how much we've actually started mining out of here, although we will be depleted very soon here. We'll get you, say, the rest of what we find. I guarantee you that'll be at least 200 pounds or so. And you can give us the rest of what you promised. Yeah, you'll have to make another trip and risk getting spotted, but you know what? That's how we do business. Take it or leave it. Kunaris kind of look at each other, look him over. One of them nods. And they start to head out, and I will be right back.
I wonder if the Talva shots are the normal ones.
And I'm back. So you see the Kunari start to leave with the little cart. And
Is there any indication if those guys are Talva shots or if they are with the main Canary force?
the one that was talking looks like Tal Vashoth. The other two look like standard with the main Kunari army.
How can they be together though?
You're not sure. Might be a disguise,
Weird.
kind of a bluff.
Okay.
And then the bandits just kind of go about their business. One of them's kind of starting a little fire, and it looks like they've got a wild boar that they've hunted, and it's kind of sitting on a rack, and they're getting ready to cook it out in front, so the smoke doesn't, suffocate them in the cave.
So pretty much they were buying weapons from the bandits.
No, the bandits were actually giving them gold and silver, and the weapons were actually getting given by the Kunari.
Oh.
So the little thing of swords and jugs is still out front there.
I want to make a check for traps around there.
Okay, roll me a perception. Actually, you
It's
have a
plus
special.
5. Yeah, it's plus
Yep,
5.
Yep, you get a +5 to this because it's traps. So
36.
Yes, there appears to be a tripwire trap that the bandits are clearly stepping over. That's in front of the cave. It looks like it's a poison dart trap, and there are a couple bear traps here and there. You managed to locate them pretty easily.
Okay, I'm gonna look at Raven and with my, I'm gonna eyeball the traps pretty much so she can see where I'm looking.
She nods. She eventually makes her way over to you. And she slightly touches your shoulder. And she casts that, and you're going to hear a voice in your head. Where do you wish to proceed from here, Serena?
Are the bandits back in the cave with the weapons?
They haven't brought the weapons into the cave yet. It looks like they're all kind of hungry and eager to actually start, cooking a meal. But as of right now, you see only 5 out front. You don't know where the other ones are, and they haven't gone into the cave or done anything yet.
Mm-hmm.
They've just been kind of walking back forth in and out.
What I want to do, actually, is find a way to sabotage the cart.
I think I can do that. Or do you wish to try?
I'm not sure about these jugs, but I expect them to be flammable at the very least.
All right. What did you have in mind?
I think I want to try and go and steal one, at least to take a peek on what's inside, and depending on what it is, we can decide.
Okay. She says, then I will cover you then.
Okay. So from the side where the jugs are, is there anyone actually there that would be able to spot me?
Yep. Raven is going to do something really quick. She is going to cast Ghost Sound. And she is going to kind of direct it over to the other side of the cave. Let's see how she does with this. Okay. All right. A couple of the bandits seem to be distracted by the ghost sound, like they hear kind of rustling or creatures doing whatnot. And a couple of them, one of them's like, "Hey, that's another boar. Go get it. Have even more. Starving, man. Let's go ahead and go get another one." 3 of the 5 bandits leave. There are still 2 minutes outside. One of them is kind of posted near the cart. He's not actually on it. He's just kind of near it. And he eventually comes over and kind of looks through some of the weapons, looks through one. He sees a scimitar that he really likes, and he clips it onto his belt. Then he goes and he walks off, and he's having a drink of something. And then the other guy is over by the fireplace. Or the fire pit. He's getting the fire kind of going, and he's just kind of warming himself up.
Okay, so I'll try and go behind the cart towards the jugs then.
Okay, roll me a stealth check.
Come on, dice gods, don't fail me. 35.
Okay.
And
None of them seem to see you.
okay, so in order to grab the jug, I need the sleight of hand.
Yep.
Okay.
Sleight of hand, DC 18.
Fuck. I hope I don't botch it. Oh, 29.
Nice. So yeah, you're actually able to get the jug pretty easily, and you're able to kind of pull it out of the cart and carry it on over back to where you were.
Okay, I wanna open I'm gonna smell it first.
Okay, roll me a fortitude save.
Fuck. Fuck.
I hope she knows that I can identify this shit.
Fortitude save. God damn it! No, no. I
Okay,
just smelled it
No, it's you smell it and you retch.
loudly.
Got to roll another stealth -5.
Fuck. 22. Jeez.
Hey, what was that?
Just as raccoons.
Can Draven do something? Jesus.
Well, one of the guys is starting to come over, and yeah, she'll do something. He comes up to kind of the tree where you are with a scimitar drawn. He's like, "Hey, who's out there?" And she is going to charge. She has been observing this guy, so she is going to use assassinate along with charge, and because she's a scout, she gets to add her sneak attack damage with a charge. So that hits him. See if he makes his fortitude save. He does not, so he's going to die anyway. All right, so as he's coming around the tree, you kind of get yourself ready for a fight. And he comes, like, he comes around and he sees you. And he's like, "Hey!" And when he sees that, you see Raven just emerge from the bush that was over behind you. And with unbelievable speed, she draws her sword, slices off his head, sheaths her sword, and you had maybe time to blink. And his head just goes rolling.
Okay, we should hide him.
You should move back and get the others.
Yeah, we need to check what this thing is.
Yep, she kind of brings the body back into the bushes, but she's like, "That's all we can do," and then you start to move back. So you manage to make it back to the camp, and you guys see Serena and Raven kind of come out of the shadows.
With a jug. A smelly jug. And I'll go to Oren and I'll hold it out and say, "I need you to identify this."
Very well.
Yep, Oren, roll me your knowledge check, and then also roll me a fortitude save if you smell it.
Knowledge alchemy.
Yes.
Question. Was the smell thing already there, or you just put it there because I wanted to smell it?
No, when you open it up and smell it, it does this.
But I didn't open it, I just smelled it.
Well, you told me you smell the liquid, so I figured you opened it.
No, I said I would smell it before I open it.
Okay, well, you had to, like, you wouldn't be able to smell anything on the outside unless you opened it. I assumed you opened it. That's why you declared, you smell it. So that's what I thought you did. 26 is enough to identify. This is a substance you've worked with before, Oren. It's basically raw alcohol compared to, like, say, moonshine, but it's got no flavoring or whatever added. It's often used in explosive components and or flammable components. And it's basically like the rawest form of alcohol you can get. And it smells disgusting.
This is some pretty damn good stuff right here.
Yeah, roll me a fortitude save.
I already did.
Oh, you did? What is it? Oh, 8?
26.
Oh, 26. Yeah, you're fine. You're okay. It's like, ugh.
Well, don't get too attached to it, because it's not gonna be... Well, they're gonna be destroyed.
Give me a second. My character goes to pour into a couple of his flasks.
Okay.
You're not gonna drink that, are you?
No.
Good high quality moonshine.
Do you want to drink this stuff yet?
Grander, I don't think that's for drinking.
Well,
Yeah,
maybe
or
it's not for drinking. Maybe it's for blowing
Yeah.
fire.
Yeah, Oren, you would definitely want to drink this stuff. But yeah,
No.
it is very flammable.
No, I keep all my chemicals in flasks and everything. In
Yeah.
vials. So that's what I do.
Well,
Well, this stuff, you don't want to drink this. This is basically pure alcohol. It will burn the insides of your stomach.
I have to ask you, would this be enough to melt weaponry
No,
if there are more of it?
no,
And
this is
set
not an acid. It's pure alcohol.
No, I mean, if you set it on fire, would it be able to damage weaponry?
Oh, make big boom. Definitely a big boom.
I was thinking of setting the card on fire, but if it's going to cause an explosion, maybe the weaponry will be exploded as well, and that could be potentially dangerous to us.
I say leave the card out where it is. If it has the stuff, then we can use that as an opening salvo when we prepare to go to attack.
Hmm.
Can't we just throw one of these into that? He pulls out a tinder twig.
Ooh.
Oh, you want to make a Molotov cocktail, eh?
It goes boom.
Well, we don't know what's inside the cave yet, so there could be prisoners. What I can tell you for sure is that there are traps.
Oh yeah.
There's a tripwire at the entrance, and there are some bear traps around the entrance. So,
We
what's your
would be able to
suggest-
clear the traps with if we shoot the cart if it's still there.
If we blow up the cart, there's a good chance that the swords that are flying off are going to stick us.
I say take cover then. That's the main world. Using explosives, take cover.
If we were to make these things go explode, how far do you think the explosion will
To be honest,
get to?
I
If
think
it's this quality, pretty far.
look, it would be. I think it would be best if we tried to salvage this stuff, including the weapons. I mean,
Oh yeah.
it's free weaponry for the Inquisition and free explosives. So,
Do you know how many bandits are in the cave?
I know that outside there were 5, now there are 4. 3 of them have went to check out something, and there's one by the entrance.
The only reasons what I can think people using this stuff is for explosives or trying to clear out some serious stains.
You, Raven, you did say they were digging holes in the cave. What if they were trying to open more entrances?
Well, apparently they have been digging into the cave and have been finding gold and silver that they have been trading to the Kunari secretly.
Those were there could have been Talva shot. I'm not sure they were. It didn't make sense.
Might I propose something very bold? What if we just go inside and kill every one of them with our swords and be done
They
with
might
it?
flee out the other entrances. That's a problem.
Hmm. That is true.
You're forgetting that not everyone here is specialized for this kind of combat, Porthos. And I almost died because of that yesterday. I'd rather not repeat it. I prefer to do what I do. What I do well, that is.
One thing I do
Well
well.
then,
Go on.
why don't we each just take an entrance and then some of us can go in there and start stabbing things in the shadows?
Like I
Anyone
can,
that tries to run, we can stop them.
I can set some time explosives at 2 of the things. Then
Our only problem is, as Raven once said before, that they might have opened more entrances that we have no clue about.
but we can at least cut off the ones that we know of.
Yes, that is true as well.
Yeah, I agree with that. And if we see any new entrances that we haven't anticipated, I guess we can
Follow them.
wing it.
Yeah.
Yami did accompany you guys as well, although she's Yami. She's quiet. She
She's-
doesn't talk much.
Yeah.
There's one thing, if I know one thing that I'm good at, it's collapsing mine shafts with people in them.
Yeah. Okay. Are you any good at stealth?
I can cast greater invisibility.
Okay, good. So, do you need to operate both explosives, or we're gonna split?
You guys even know handle explosives and how to set a timer?
You just
There
light
is-
the rope.
That's a no.
Out of curiosity, does Porthos or Gunter have any alchemy?
Nope.
Okay, so yeah, no one else here knows how to set anything.
I have
If I-
alchemy.
Well,
Mhm.
Serena could. She could actually set it, although she's not trained with bombs. She does have alchemy.
If I show her how to set these,
Yes, Serena would pick it up the easiest.
okay, I'm gonna try to show her how to set
Okay.
these.
Roll me an alchemy. Actually, both of you roll me knowledge alchemy.
26.
20.
Well,
Oh,
damn.
Easily. Although you're not an actual like the class alchemist, Serena, you could not recreate these since you don't have the experience with lyrium that he does, because he uses the lyrium in a very odd way, and he can almost do like actual magic with it, and it's something you've never seen before, and it's kind of rare. But in terms of how these things work and setting them and like actually being able to supposedly like set one, you could do that.
Plus, he's
Alright.
a dwarf, so he doesn't have to fear Illyrium fucking with him unless it gets into his veins.
Okay, so each one of us will take an entrance, set the charge, and wait for the entrances to collapse. Gunter and Yami will be and Porthos will be charging through the other entrance, and then the three of us will wait for any stragglers, I suppose, or
Well,
go behind them, but more stealthy and look for
well,
prisoners.
I think each of us should take, or like I should take someone that's good with stealth to scout the entrance, and probably have more bandits guarding that area.
True, there could be more guards there. Mm.
And we don't want to necessarily risk alerting them, so probably should take someone that's stealthy with us, at least with me.
Well, I don't need anyone stealthy with me.
That's what I
have
was thinking.
covered. Okay, then you can take one stealthy with you, I suppose.
Fair enough.
Raven, would you agree to that?
I will go with him if he needs it.
All right, so Yami, Grander, and Porthos can wait by the main entrance. Actually, maybe I should go there first and deactivate the traps, or
Yeah, how about you go up there ahead of us, then we'll come. Yeah, let's have the scouts go up to each side and take care of the problems.
Understood.
okay. There it goes, stealthing again.
Okay, yeah, roll stealth.
42. I think I'm good.
Oh yeah, you're both like shadows.
Okay,
And
so
then-
I need to disable the traps there.
Yep, do you have disable device?
Of course I do.
Okay. They are traps, so you get a +2 to disable device.
Oh yeah, before she left, I did give her the explosives.
Okay.
27.
Now, granted, she can technically not detonate them. You are the one that must declare the detonation, but she can still set them. and she can
Yeah.
do stuff with them. She just can't snap her fingers and do the whole.
Yeah.
Okay. You are able to disarm all of the traps without being seen. You do notice that as you've gotten closer to the bandit thing and you start disarming certain traps here or there, you see a lot more bandits out in the front now. They seem to be alerted. One of them's like, "Oi, they killed Kid. Where is he?" And they're like, "Look,
So this is the main entrance, I assume, right?
yes.
This is where we're sending the chargers.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, there's about 10 or 12 bandits out in front now, just kind of looking around, but you're able to kind of sneak around them and
Yeah.
use the confusion.
Yeah, we'll go to the other entrance to set the charge then. And
Okay.
Yeah.
You go to one of the side entrances and you set the charge pretty well. As best as he showed you, and you got your stuff.
and then I think I'm gonna sneak in through that entrance and go inside the cave from that entrance just to save time.
All right. So as you sneak through the cave and you start to quell down, it starts to get dark very, very quickly.
I have low light vision.
All right. You're able to. Your vision slowly goes from color to almost more of a black and white. And you can start to see things around the corners, even though there's no torchlight or sunlight. As you creep on down through the cave, you can hear water dripping from here or there, and gets a little bit damper, and you proceed down. And eventually you come around a bend, and you can see a very wide chamber. It's almost in an oval shape. You can see a small little, what appears to be sun rod or some kind of artificial light source coming from a little lantern or rod at the side of the chamberway. And along the way, you can see a couple people that look like they are civilians, just townsfolk that have been tied up and put over into one of the corners. You can see a lot of crates and whatnot scattered around. You see a lot of mining picks, digging implements, rope, chains, and some other things. You also see a couple bandits standing watch, and you see 2 other exit ways from the chamber you are in.
Do I sense any dark spawn?
You do not feel any dark spawn near you. No.
Okay. So there are 2 guards you said there.
Yes.
All right. Where are they facing, and how close are they to each other?
They're about 10 feet from one another. One of them is looking down the pathway that it looked like he came down, and the other one is just kind of looking over the prisoners. So one has his back to you, one is kind of looking somewhat away from you.
Okay, I want to try and assassinate the one that has his back on me.
Okay, you wait. You observe him. And how are you going to assassinate him?
By rolling.
Well, with your knives, you're going to shoot him with the bow, or are you going to throw it? What's going on?
I think I'm gonna use the bow, so I don't need to. So it will be easier for me to stealth.
Okay.
Again. So,
Roll an attack versus his flat foot, and I will see if he makes his fortitude save. Well, I'll tell you right now, he fails the save, so he's going to die.
yeah.
All right, so you don't even have to roll. You aim. You draw
And,
the arrow.
I'll roll the fucking stealth again, cause
Hmm.
I don't want the other guy to see me.
Let's see if he sees you.
I'm in the dark. He shouldn't be able to.
He does not. Well, there's a light source in this room too.
Yeah.
So you let the arrow fly, and just as the guy looking over the prisoners turns around, arrow goes through his throat, and he falls over. And his buddy does notice that the guy's dead. He's like, "What the?" And he pulls his sword out, and he pulls a torch, and he starts looking around.
I want to sidestep a bit and get to a position where he's not facing me kind of like a flanking position,
Mm-hmm.
so I
And
can
we,
attempt a surprise or stick attack.
all right, are you going to use assassinate again? You have it 3 times per day.
What the hell? Yeah.
Want to try it again? Okay. So you observe him for a round. He doesn't seem to find you. And I'll roll his fortitude to see if he survives. He did. Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, no, he's dead. So once again, in the throat, down he goes.
All right. These are all the guards that are in there, right?
In this particular chamber, it seems, yes.
Okay, I will go and to the civilians and tell them to stay quiet, and I will unrestrain them, but they have to stay there for now until we
Okay.
deal with the rest of them.
Roll me disable device. Try and get everything cut off.
Oh, what the fuck is it? There. 21.
You're easily able to free them.
And I will probably try to take them to a part of the chamber that looks the safest.
Mm-hmm. So you just tell them to like sit in a corner and wait.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'll tell them that we'll be back for them, and then I'll just keep going towards the main entrance and wait and hiding pretty much.
Okay.
For the
A
others.
couple of the older civilians kind of come up and they grab the weapons that the guys had on them, and then they kind of back themselves into the corner. And you proceed onward, and this tunnel, these chambers aren't massively twisting or really maze-like, but they kind of do spider out a bit. And eventually this particular pathway you come on looks like it appears to be the main entrance. And the 2 paths you diverge, you can choose which one you want to really venture down. But if you take the right, you start to climb up a bit, and that looks like kind of where the main entrance was heading. And you can see you'll definitely run into people along that route. And then the other route goes down, and when you proceed down to the left, it comes into another oval chamber that's a dead end. But there's also a lot of mining implements and stuff here. And you can see where they've been mining alongside the front wall, and there is indeed gold along the wall.
Okay, I will actually stay put where I am and wait if anyone is going to try and run down towards the main chamber so I can stop them and protect the civilians.
Okay.
And I'll wait to see what the others will do, pretty much.
Okay.
So I take it the other side explosives have been set.
Yep.
She Raven comes stealthing back out. She says, "The charges are set. You may proceed."
I tell everyone, you guys ready?
Ready.
I will shrug and get my weapons ready.
Yeah, my character's getting all his stuff ready. He's going to cast Barkskin on Grundor.
And Barkskin is +2?
It's a +2, grants the +2 enhancement. The enhancement is increased by 1 for every 3, so it's +5.
Okay. So Grunter, add +5 to your AC.
Wait,
Yummy.
It's +2 enhances to creatures' existing armor bonus plus by 1 for every 3 caster levels, so starts at 2. Yeah, 5.
All right, Yami?
Yami will cast Shield on herself and get ready to cast Haste once the go is given.
Okay.
Also going
One.
to cast Bull Strength on Yami.
Okay, Yami, you gain a +2 to attack and damage
+4.
rolls.
Oh,
It adds 4 to the attribute, so you get a +2 to attack and damage.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Porthos, you can go fuck yourself because nobody cares.
Goodbye.
Nobody cares about poor little drunkie.
Well, Porthos has grip points that he's going to use. All right, Orin, combat will initiate when you do your thing.
My character starts counting down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and the explosives go off.
You reach out your arm, and the red lyrium just travels up it, and it starts electrifying into this electrical kind of pulse. And you snap your fingers, and you can feel the bombs that are connected to you because you make them with a bit of your essence. And as you snap your fingers, the side of the cave just explodes out. The main entrance isn't harmed, but you can hear other off in the distances. And with that, the bandits just fly forward. A couple of them go like, whoa. Even though the explosion didn't happen in the front entrance, a lot of them are taking cover and looking around. And with that, it's time for initiative.
And we get advantage too, because they're
Well,
distracted.
yes, you guys will roll initiative, and every single person will get a surprise round.
Excellent.
And then someone who is very nice for me can please post the initiatives in the chat box after you guys all roll them.
Anyone else typing it, or should I do it?
Okay, so Raven got 24.
Okay.
Hold on, I have a phone call. I'll be right back.
Perfect song music.
So was that all of them?
I think so. Searing.
Casey is Grunder, right?
Yeah. No, I'm Orin.
Oh, you're Casey. Okay. It's just your name is different. Okay. Damn it. I'll just keep adding units in there. Now we're just missing Porthos? Yes.
It's not accurate. Why did you give my 25? I have 14. Carl?
Oh, I saw your earlier rolls. There we go. Okay.
Where the fuck is Bullet?
I don't know.
That motherfucker.
There you go.
Bullet. Roll initiative, damn
There
it.
he is.
You suck.
Now I'm gonna copy paste that into the chat.
Okay, I have them ready. Bullet, talk to us. You bitch.
Why? Stop whispering.
I'm not whispering.
You're whispering really loudly.
I'm not whispering.
Yeah.
I have to edit this stuff out of the video.
What?
It's
All right.
fine.
No, this is perfect to leave in. It shows how professional we are.
Question.
Go ahead.
How far is my character away from where the other jugs are?
For where you guys are positioned, I'll say about 50 feet.
Damn it!
Just leave the jugs alone. We need.
I was going to use Mage Hand and try to remove them.
They
out of the way.
they are well over 5 pounds.
Oh,
We need to take them with us. I think we decided on that.
Okay, so none of these guys rolled that well, so we're gonna go ahead and does Yami have a higher initiative than Raven?
No.
They have the same.
No, Raven's no, because
No,
Raven
Yami-
Raven has a higher dex than Yami. I know that much.
Yami rolled a 23, not 24.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So Raven will go first. She is going to. She's going to throw Shuriken and spend. Actually, no, that's right. I didn't give her that. I gave her the scout. So she's going to charge forward and she's going to run at one of the nearest bandits that fell down. And let's see what happens. It's going to be versus his Flatfoot because she gets to sneak attack while charging. 26 hits, and this will be sneak attack damage. 21. So he goes down as she comes up, and he's like, one of the bandits is like, oh, trying to get up, and she just comes by, off with his head. Yummy.
All right, so is there another one within 50 feet of Yami?
Yes.
Excellent. Yami's gonna charge towards the nearest one and just swing her scythe at them. Actually, she's gonna cast a spell first and then swing her scythe at them.
Okay, now remember, spellcasting is an action. Do you have quick cast?
No. She can cast the spell and then as a free action attack.
Okay, which ability is that? Just double checking with you.
Spell combat.
Spell combat. Okay, gotcha. Do send a link to me when you get the chance, because I forgot about that ability. So you'll charge forward, but first you cast a spell. So you declare a spell action, and then you charge.
Yes.
Okay. Go for it. What spell is it?
It's gonna be. What level was it? Inflict moderate wounds.
Okay. What does he need to roll for that?
He doesn't need to roll anything. He's just gonna get hit.
Okay.
It's a touch spell, basically. Applied through the scythe attack.
Okay, so you're actually going to charge, hit him, and then cast inflict wounds. Okay.
No. I cast it, and then I can inflict it through my scythe through a melee attack.
That's right. You got magical transfer weapon. Fuck.
Yep.
Okay, I remember. It's been a while since I've seen your class played, so you basically can cast spells through the weapon. I remember. I actually made a character that's similar to that. That's an NPC. So
My magus, probably. But anyway.
yes. Yep.
Okay. +5, +2.
How'd you know, Carl?
Don't tell
How'd you know I made spell blades?
Does 34 hit him?
Yeah, 34. No, that miss is complete. No, that'll hit.
All right. This is not going to be a good day for him. So it's going to be.
By the way, Carl, what is your current AC with shield on?
Ajami is up to 30 using combat expertise.
Okay.
He takes 38 damage,
He's dead.
and as a swift action, Yami gains that 38 as temporary HP.
Temporary hit points going up. All right.
And
That
at the
is
end of
your,
return.
that is your action. Who is next here? Orin.
Okay. I'm going to get my character into a stable firing position. I'm going to use rapid shot and shoot the nearest guy.
Okay, you actually get to shoot 2 guys.
Oh,
Are you going to put both bolts into one guy, both bolts into 2 separate guys? What you want to do?
two separate guys.
2 separate guys. Okay, so roll 2 different attacks.
Okay.
And it's a rapid shot, so it's your max range bonus, and then the next attack is -2.
So range plus 18, so 1d20 plus 18 plus 8 to hit.
Well, it's 1d20 plus, I think your range is 12.
Ranged?
Yeah,
Or
range.
range with both hands. Okay, yeah. 12.
So you'd roll 1d20 plus 12, and then you'd roll 1d20 plus 10. That hits. Roll your other one, just for the hell of it. Most of these guys are minions.
Oh,
Try again. Shooting bolts, not casting spells. 14 is ironically, even with his freaking flat foot, that misses. Wow. Okay. Yeah. So the first one hits the first guy, kills him. Second one somehow misses. He was just too low to the ground, and the bolt goes over him. Jesus. Wow. I'm amazed. This guy's a fucking 15 flat foot. Serena.
Is there anyone running towards the inside of the cave?
Down some of the tunnels, yeah, a couple of them have started running back down. You'll get to make an attack against one. It looks like 2 are coming down.
Well, I'll wait until the second one passes me so I can stab him from behind.
Okay, roll a stealth attack.
What's the difference in the roll with the stealth attack?
It's just you just roll your highest bonus, and it'll be versus his flat foot. It's near your daggers. It should be your highest bonus. I think you've got like a 13.
Oh, that, yeah.
Yeah.
I want to roll them both.
You're going to roll 2 attacks. I know you're going to roll a 13, and then I think you're going to roll a what? 10?
8.
Okay, so that hits his flat foot. Now roll an 8. That also hits his flat foot. So this will be a double sneak attack. So you will roll 1d4 plus 2 plus 5d6, and then 1d4 plus 2 plus, 1d4 plus 2 plus 5d6. Yeah.
Okay.
Roll 1d4 plus 2 plus 5d6.
D4.
And then just roll
plus
again.
2 plus
5d6.
5. Like that.
Oh,
Exactly.
I have a question about the rapid shot. Does it take away one of my abilities when I use it? Because it doesn't tell me.
No,
What
rapid
here?
shot is basically just saying I attack twice with a ranged weapon.
Okay.
Or I add on another attack to a ranged weapon.
Do I roll the same exact thing?
Yes. Granted, this guy is going to be deader than a doornail.
There.
Oh, yeah. So you just come up behind him, and how do you want to do this?
I pretty much take both of my daggers and kind of upward slash his throat. If his head comes off, even better.
All right, so you do a double X kind of attack, and yeah, his head comes off. Grunter,
And I'll roll back to stealth.
roll your stealth -2 because you attack someone. Okay, good enough. Grunter.
Is there anyone within range for me to charge and go slash with an axe?
Oh yes, there's a lot of bandits here. Some
Well,
of them-
let's go make my presence very known.
Yep.
So I'm gonna go charge down to the closest one, weapons ready.
Charge. Just roll your attack.
Are any of them close enough together within like 5 foot?
Yeah, there's a couple over on the right that are within 5 feet.
Okay, well I'm gonna go over to them and cleave then,
All right,
or greater cleave, depending on how many of them are right there. It doesn't matter.
there's 2.
Let's just go hack some bitches, shall we?
Find the location of that base. Look for documents for
And then we're going to make the first roll.
Yeah, you go hang out with Barry, have fun by the road. All right, Cody, come on. Now we're not going to be depressed as we go in here.
And then charging gives you an additional +2, if I remember correctly.
It's 2 to hit plus 1 to damage.
So that would make a total of that. So that's the first one. If it hits, I can make attack against the second. And I fucked that up.
What was that? I am scared. Okay. For a good record, like this second run through has been a lot scarier than the other walkthrough.
Oh, that TV is loud.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Be on this side. Okay. Just go here.
Okay, that hits. You may roll your second attack. And since these guys are helpless, I won't even have you bother rolling. Yep, so they are both dead. You kill them both with your axe. And now that the surprise round is over, now they all get to go.
How many are left?
There's still a good portion left. There's actually more coming down from the forest now.
Ooh.
Yeah, they're like, oh shit, what's going on? And they come out and they're all going to pull out bows and or crossbows, and then some of them are going to charge.
Wait, did
So-
you forget about me?
Oh, I'm sorry, Porthos, go. Yeah, sorry. Go real quickly as the others are starting to come out.
Can I spend this action or to go rig like a mini bomb with like a thunder twig and a bottle of oil?
You're gonna set a trap. So roll me.
I want to do that since you don't know the fuck you're doing.
No, he's got his own stuff that he can do.
Really?
But yeah, I don't know if he'll be able to do that. No, surprise round, you would need at least another action to do that. So
Yeah, basically what I'm just going to do is go, I don't know, tie a rope to a thunder twig and a flask of oil so I could
So in
throw
other
it
words-
at someone later, like a group of people. Make like a makeshift Molotov cocktail.
So you're
basically.
basically making like a makeshift swinging mace with a Molotov cocktail on the end.
Yes.
Okay.
yes.
Okay. I see what you're doing. That's going to be an unwieldy weapon, but that will be fun to see what happens. So back up to the top, all the new guys coming in and everyone is getting up. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and try and make this quicker. I'm just going to roll everyone attacking everyone. So first things first, there are 4 guys that are going to attack Yami. And most of these guys are all doing range. 28 to hit, that misses. 22. These guys are rolling like shit.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at that, dude. Shit, and more shit.
Some attacks One attack gets reflected by the shield. Some others just bounce off of Yami's armor.
Just
So
ding,
we're
ding,
fighting
ding, ding.
stormtroopers.
Like, Jesus. Okay, so the 4 attack Yami. So now 2 will attack Orin. 2 are going to charge you.
Oh god.
26 to hit. And then 31 to hit.
Oof.
And the 31 is a crit, so I got to roll to see if I confirm this. Does a 23 hit your AC?
Okay, AC is AC 17.
Yep, so he confirms. So one guy charges you, and he's going to hit you with the pretty decent hit, and then the other guy's going to crit on you. So let's see what happens here. Earthquake. Oh, this is a big one. Hold on a second, guys.
Wait, you're having an earthquake?
I'm having an earthquake right now. Hold on.
Okay, take your time. Hide under the table if you have to.
Yeah.
It's an. I guess okay, that would make sense.
That was a big one. Let's see what the
How big?
aftershocks do.
How big?
I'll check the scale when I get downstairs. Hold on, I'm just making sure nothing falls over and I don't have to leave the house right now. Okay. Okay, first shock's over. Let's see what the aftershocks do.
Be safe.
I'm okay. That really wasn't too big, but you can feel the whole house moving. That's why it's creepy.
Yeah, I've had some experience like that. Probably we all were babies when that happened.
I felt some earthquakes here in Oklahoma because of fracking.
Well, it's the big one I had was 1999, 7th floor. The walls were moving a lot. There were many buildings in.
I'm okay.
that fell.
I'm okay. Yeah. Yep. Bring the dogs up. Come on. Come on, Penny.
Well, fun fact: like tall buildings are supposed to like bend
Oh,
during an earthquake.
Penny.
Yeah.
It's worse if they don't.
The
You
funny
okay?
thing is, I was playing Minesweeper
Okay.
because that's the only thing to have.
I'm fine. That looked like it was a. I'm fine. That looked like it was a 6.
Dude, everyone here in Oklahoma freaks out because of it too.
All right. So
Yeah, 6 is pretty big.
so I'm back in the game. Okay. So what was the last thing I did? Opposed to some. I had 2 guys attack. Oh yeah, I need to roll damage for Orin.
Oh god. Ow. Ow. Ow.
So Orin, the first attack does 5. The second attack does 13.
Okay.
As one guy kind of mildly cuts you, and as you back up to kind of get away from him, the other guy just stabs you right through the stomach.
Oof. Okay.
And then Porthos, one guy is going to shoot you, and then Gunter, 2 guys are going to attack you. Porthos, this will be versus you.
Let's see what my AC is.
I like how all the guys attack Yami, the one with the highest AC, and they just like roll like shit, and then everyone attacks the others, and they're just like now rolling like bosses.
It's a 32, the one for me.
Yes.
It hit super hard.
So you will take 8 damage as a crossbow bolt strikes into you.
That's not so bad.
Gunter, 2 will be versus to you. $20 and a 17. Oh yeah, the botch is gonna miss. So okay. So Gunter and Yami have a lot of luck on their side. Bandits will go. Serena, this guy will roll to try and spot you.
Do you remember what I rolled?
Yeah, he doesn't see you.
Okay, good.
Back up to the top with Raven. Raven's going to charge forward, and she's going to hit one of the guys that hit Orin. She gets to charge with sneak attack bonus. So 18 will hit him. Oh, wow. Yeah. So, Orin, as the guy kind of stabs you in the gut, Raven comes by and stabs him through the throat. He falls down. And back up to the top with, down to Yami.
All right. Are there any like next to Yami, or is that the like from range?
Yeah, there's a couple coming into range. They're within charge distance, but none are right next to you right now.
Okay. All right. Yami is going to pull something funny on them. And by funny, I mean this is not going to go well for them. She's going to cast Greater Invisibility on herself.
Okay.
And then go and move right next to them. Or as close as she can. Basically just block the path between them and the others.
Okay.
And as a swift action, I will give Keen and Corrosive to my scythe.
Okay.
And then I'll do my turn.
Very nice. Orin.
That's 4 points.
Okay. I'm gonna reload real quick. Is that my move?
Reload is you have rapid reload, so that's a free action. So you have a move and a standard.
Okay. I'm gonna do rapid shot, point blank, right into the guy that just stabbed. That is left.
Okay. He does have swift opportunity, so he will take an attack of opportunity against you. 29 to hit. So take another 9 damage.
Wait, I gotta add my 5 health I regenerated. Minus. Okay.
So go ahead and roll your 2 attacks.
Okay. Should I be using range +8 or +12 since I'm not?
It'll be, do you have point blank shot? I can't remember.
Yeah.
Okay, you do have point blank shot. So you will simply roll +12, then +8.
Okay. Wait,
This is
range
point-
both hands. In range.
You roll both. You roll range both hands, and then you roll the next lowest one.
Okay.
That's a hit. Go ahead and roll your other one, since they're both at the same guy. That's a hit. So go ahead and roll 2d10 plus 4. Plus the 2d6. You've got the acid weapon. Okay, so 12 damage. That's enough to kill him. 2 bolts go into him. He goes down.
I'm gonna put each bolt to each of his eyes.
Serena.
Yep, I'm gonna go for stealth attack for the other dude.
Okay. That hits. That hits.
Give me what the roll again, because
No, I'll say you kill him. That's going to be definitely enough to kill him. But basically, for your stealth roll for your knives, you roll 1d4 plus 2 plus 5d6. Because 5d6 is your stealth attack.
okay.
But either way,
Give me a second
either way,
to write it down.
yep. Either way, he's dead.
Okay. 2d4 plus 2 plus 5d6. Okay. How I wanna do this? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna slash one across his throat, and the other one I'm gonna pierce his chest with it.
He goes down. Grunter. You can go ahead and type your declaration, or you can say it.
Well, let's go in and do some more cleaving if there's people within range.
There is a huge group within range. Just go ahead and roll, make your rolls. I'll let you know.
Define huge group.
So with,
Well, there's more that arrived. There's literally like 30 or 40 bandits in the clearing now.
Mm. They're outnumbered.
with greater cleave, I basically can keep going to everyone within range until I end up missing.
Until you miss or everyone's dead.
Yeah, kill them, Grander. Fuck
And
them
he has
up.
bark skin too, so it just makes it all the better.
Yeah, he just runs in like, "Arr!" It's actually really terrifying when Grunder and Yam get right next to each other and he starts giving her more pluses. That's a hit. That's a hit. I'll let you know if the fight. Basically, roll 3 more times. If you hit on all 3 of these next ones, you basically kill the guys that were around you. That's a hit. That's a hit. That's a hit. Okay, so Gunter just goes charging into a group of like 5 guys and just he just starts going crazy with that axe. They are all dead.
So I basically turn into a blender, and because I killed people, every time I kill someone, I can make an additional 10-foot move unprovoked. So I'll go get into more people's faces.
Yep, you
Ooh,
do
question:
so.
Are any of those people that just saw that terrified?
Not yet, because you're still outnumbered by quite a bit. Back down to Porthos. Gonna use your unwieldy weapon.
Yes. Can I charge a cluster of people with my makeshift Molotov mace thingy?
Yeah, if you do a charge, that'll be +2, but you're doing unwieldy, so that's -4.
Mhm.
So roll your highest base attack bonus -2, and I've already got the damage for this thing out. Now, this thing does have reach, so I take it you just want to kind of run at them and stay within
Yeah.
10 feet. Okay.
Yes.
So
And
you're
like,
going to smash it down on some people. Okay.
Fuck. That's bad.
Yeah, but there's splash damage with it, so they gotta avoid that. Let me go ahead and roll here. Succeed. Fail. Fail. Succeed. Okay. So all right. So you swing your weapon forward, but you're not used to using a chain or a rope weapon. So you swing it down and you come crashing down on like this one particular guy you want to hit, and he's like, "Oh shit!" He dodges out of the way. He manages to avoid damage. Roll me 2d6 plus 4. I'm sorry, 4d6 plus 4. Okay, so like they all, a couple of them kind of manage to get out of the way, but 2 of them take some blast damage and they take 7 and they get singed, and one of the guys gets like badly burned and just catches on fire. But you miss the other guy. And then the other guy takes splash damage. And now it's their turn. So once again, there's going to be Yami. One of the guys saw you do that, and he's going to use Dragon's Breath.
Oof.
He's going to like drink this weird looking bottle, and you see like the electrical surge kind of go up. And Orin, this is lyrium he's drinking, and he spouts it forward. Would you roll me a reflex save, Yami?
Is Porthos getting PTSD from looking at that
Actually,
shit?
Yeah, he's actually gonna roll me a reflex and a fortitude because he's got 2 effects going with this.
Permission to die. Okay, let's see here. Okay, my reflex is not that bad. It's really bad.
That is the fail. Fortitude. Wow, they both fail. So
Okay.
fun stuff.
Yeah.
So he's going to be like, and this massive fire blast just comes right at your face. And he only can do this once per day.
Okay.
Bugger. I wish he could do it more. This is going to be fun.
So is Porthos getting PTSD from this?
Roll me a will save.
God damn it! Why did you say anything? God damn it!
Roll me a will save DC 14.
Shit. Oh no! Should the difficulty increase because I
That just
kind of
makes
exploded people with fire in front of me as well? Fuck! PTSD engage!
All right. Porthos, you are shaken. You're going to be taking a -1 to all rolls.
Shit!
All right, Carl, here he pops his daily on you. You failed your fortitude, so you're slowed because the fire that he hits you with is also sticky. And here's the damage: 43 damage.
Okay. Wait, let me check something. Okay.
Yeah, he like mildly singed you. You're fine.
No, Yami's actually technically on her. She still has her. Couple of
So
temporary
basically, as he blows the fire breath at you, you see it smack into the shield and waves over, and you see the shield crack and break, and just kind of go. And you see the glow of the energy that you've absorbed just kind of start, melting away from you as the fire blast just goes on around you. And you notice that the fire is sticky, and there's stuff clinging to your arms and legs, and your movement is halved.
Is it white stuff?
No, it's kind of a reddish. Yeah, I get the joke, but I'm not falling for that one. So let's see. Yami's invisible, so
I don't think that knocks me off invisibility.
no, I don't. Not with great. Well,
Let's
greater
see here.
invisibility. Let me check. Greater invisibility. I know it doesn't drop if you attack, but if someone does damage to you, I'm curious what it does.
And if that stuff's sticking to her, you'd be able to see it.
It kind of would be, but I'm basically when someone gets invisible and something like that happens, I kind of treat it like if someone had blur on, like where if someone shoots a projectile at them, there's a chance it could miss. I roll for like perception, so if people can like notice it and be like, "Oh, hey, there's sticky stuff over there."
Mischance. So no, it doesn't say anything about not even normal invisibility ends up on getting attacked. It seems.
Yeah, just let me check it out here real quick.
The spell ends if the subject attacks any creature for the purpose of the spell.
Yeah, well, yeah, you're still invisible. They can see you, but they're going to get a mischance here. Yeah, there's going to be a couple that are going to try and fire at you. I'll roll a d100. It's greater invisibility, so let's say 30% chance.
I guess so.
Okay, well, that guy will definitely see you. That guy will see you. That guy will not. So out of the three that raise the... So two of them raise their crossbows kind of where the sticky strands are, and they're going to try and shoot you. And they're going to... Well, they'll either hit or they won't. And then one guy's going to be like, I don't know where she is, guys. And just fail. So he's going to sit there and do nothing because he's a worthless failure that's missed 5 times now. So first attack against Yami, 24 is a miss.
They can roll better.
Second attack against Yami. Finally! Finally someone hits. These guys with the crossbows are sucking balls. 1d10.
If he deals too low damage. Oh my god. The crossbow bullet hits like the invisible Yami and literally goes think and bounces off.
I feel bad for this guy. He finally gets a hit with his fucking life, and then it's like nothing. All right, so one guy is going to be on Orin. He's going to charge up to Orin.
Hey Brandon, if one of the enemies near me try to attack me with their melee, can I try to parry it?
Yeah, you could spend a grip point and roll a parry.
Yeah, I'll do that if one of them hits me. Try to
Okay,
even.
28 is going to hit Orin. So Orin, another guy is going to charge you with a scimitar.
Oh God.
Are any charging past Yami?
There will be, and I'll get to that in a sec.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, no. He got a 28 to hit you, and then he rolled a 10 for damage.
Oh.
So he comes up and he's like slashes you, does 10 damage. Okay, Porthos, there's going to be run that's going to attack you. Roll 1d20 plus your bluff.
But he also has a negative to this, doesn't he?
No, you have a negative. He's got his sword out now. He's not parrying with the rope. He's parrying with his sword.
No, because of he's having PTSD.
Holy fuck, my feet.
Oh, yeah. Well, he botched anyway, so that's not going to do it. So parry does not succeed.
Ah, Porthos, you worthless piece of shit.
That PTSD, man. The fire.
The fire killed everyone.
Okay, so take 8 damage, Porthos,
Mm-hmm.
as he cuts you. And Yami, 2 are going to run past you because they don't see you, so roll me 2 attacks versus their flat foot.
I think I can only do one.
One? Okay. So
attack-
one guy will run past you and he will probably die. The other guy will get off scot-free because he's
Is
Awesome.
that an attack of opportunity or something?
it's going
Yeah.
to be an attack of opportunity. Yes, it made it the highest base attack bonus. It will be a standard
I don't-
attack.
I don't have combat reflexes yet. They're lucky. Let's see. I'm going to use power attack. It's just gonna be -2, -3. Yeah. Actually, no, -2. It's fine. All right, bot. I roll a 1.
So you come up and you're like, hi-ya! And then you realize that when you swung and attacked, your scythe forgot to tell you where he was, and you swung in the wrong direction.
I mean, yeah, I can sense them, but
Whoops! Like, whoops.
like
As a, let's
No,
see.
go
I need to check something here.
just
Hold on.
due to the weird shape of the scythe, she swings, and he just goes through like the hole in the scythe.
Yeah, it's just like miss what? I need to check because there's a guy who's going to cast a spell on you, and it's a nasty one. Because he can see you because he's got arcane sight.
You won't.
Where is it? Where's the spell?
It's gone. He
Oh, no,
can't
it's
do
not.
it.
Oh, it's not gone.
It's gone. Gone.
Okay, Carl knows what the spell is too, and he's not going to like me when I say it.
Please don't say it.
Okay.
This is Phantasmal Killer.
No, I'm not
Okay.
that. I'm not that cruel. Not yet.
It's like Assassinate, but better.
Okay, so and this guy currently okay, well, he's doing an action, so everyone in the party go ahead and roll me a stealth check and tell me if you beat a 40.
I don't.
I'm sorry, perception check.
Oh, perception?
Well,
Perception.
I'm not even there yet, so
I know you're not
gonna-
there, so everyone who's outside, roll me a perception check because you do
I
get a
was
chance to see
about-
this guy.
I was about to say I'm not even gonna bother to roll because I can't
mean,
see the 14.
If you do crit, you have a chance of seeing this guy. So we'll see.
The everyone outside.
Yes. So Yami, Porthos, Orin, and of course Raven will roll.
Nope.
Nope.
38.
So
Ah, that is
close!
close.
Oh my
Oh.
god, that was so close.
If I can cast it, if you let me cast a spell, I probably could see him.
No, it is not your turn. On your turn, you may cast a spell. See if you can see him. All right, so let's see if Raven sees him. Nope. Okay, so this guy will cast Finger of Death on you, Yami.
Come at me.
Make a Fortitude saving throw, DC 22.
Jesus Christ, Yami. Yami, no.
Oh dear. Yami's tough. I think she can take it. The spell.
Actually,
Ooh.
that doesn't do that much.
Yeah, it does. It doesn't do that much when you fail. Okay, so I'll read the spell for you. This spell instantly delivers 10 points of damage per caster level.
Okay.
If the target's Fortitude saving throw succeeds, it takes 36 points of 1 per cast level plus. Okay, so this will be. Do you want to know what level this guy is?
Sure.
He's level 20.
Why?
All right.
This is worse than Phantasmal Killer.
So that will be, let's see, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. 100 points of damage.
Oh, okay, she survived.
Yami, as you miss the one guy, you feel a presence off to your left, and you kind of look, and you feel something strike you right in the chest that's kind of ethereal, and you take 100 points of damage.
Damn it. It's fine. Yami's got this.
And he's going to use Tree Stride because he wants to get the fuck out of here.
Wait, the guy
That's
that just
kinda-
got the spell?
Yes.
Did he get the fuck out of there?
We'll see if he does. Back up to the top with Raven, so she's just going to keep fighting. I'll go ahead and say for now, the purpose of the bandits, you guys are clearly going to overwhelm these guys. So I'm just going to go ahead and say that for the next few turns, I'll give you guys your actions, but you will very quickly overwhelm these guys. So Raven will continue to combat. Yami.
Okay. Is there anyone like right next to Yami?
Yeah, there's the other guy who's approaching you with a scimitar
Hey, I
now.
haven't even been able to get out of the cave, dude. You escaped us. Boo.
Rip.
Well, no, oh, that's right. Shit. Fuck. I was in the middle of the initiative. I'm sorry. I forgot about that. That was right after Orin. So Serena, Gunter, Porthos, and then back up to the top. I'm sorry. Serena, then. Go on.
Well, I'll sneakily get out of the cave and see if I
Okay.
can backstab anyone.
Yeah, you're easily able to start picking people off. Grunter will probably do what he does. And Porthos.
We'll fart in their general direction.
What about me?
Or
And then Orthos or Orin, what do you want to do?
I'm going to cast Acute Senses.
Cute senses. You start looking around. And for the briefest of moments, you hear like, you know how when wood creaks or groans? Like, you can hear that off to like the left somewhere, like really, really intently. But it's really hard to pick up over the sound of battle. And it's hard to pinpoint. But you can hear just the creaking and the cracking and like kind of just wood. If like wood could bend, this is the sound you'd be hearing.
Can I try to see if he's see him?
You're welcome to try.
Damn it!
Okay, so
Porthos is going to try and stab people that's close to him.
yeah, you're go ahead and roll me another parry check to see if you get some parries in.
Okay.
Yeah, you actually, yeah, you parry.
Yay!
So another guy comes in, you parry, you strike him in the face, dead. Gunter just spins to win for yeah, like literally, you just see the dwarf over on the right side just spinning to win.
Well, I do tell everyone about what I hear. I yell over and tell them about what I heard.
There's someone over there.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, and not only that, you're easily able to start shooting down some guys. They're not gonna be able to stop you at this point. So I will say combat ends in a matter of like a couple minutes, and you guys are all standing around about a good 30, 40 corpses.
Nice.
And I tell everyone, like, there's a guy still around.
Indeed, there is a guy still around.
Is he
like-
running away or is he still there?
You guys don't know. No one spotted him.
Did Noran spot him?
Nope.
Spotted. He heard tree cracking. That's all he got.
It was like, it sounded like a footstep brick snapping on a twig.
Well, I guess some of them might have gotten away. In any case, there are civilians within the cave. We need to evacuate them. There's a gold mine within the cave. We need to secure it. We need to claim this cave for the Inquisition. Some of us must stay here, and the rest of us have to take the weapons and the explosives back to the headquarters and send back up here.
I'll handle the explosives, but let me loot these guys and do something else.
I'll stay here then.
Orin, are you immune to sleep?
Might be. Why?
Oh wait, you're not immune to sleep because last session you had the whole sleep poison thing. That happened.
Yeah, but I think I will
Um,
be later.
Yep, I think the only person here that's immune to sleep is Serena. Yes.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Oh, fuck my life.
I'm just looking at stuff here.
Yeah.
Either way, continue on. Keep going. What you're going.
Okay. Okay, is there all that gold still out?
No, the Kunari took the gold and the silver. That's gone. However, the cart with weapons and the cart with the 2 other jugs is still there. As you search around, I'll go ahead and type out the loot here in the chat box. So loot. So you find 5 scimitars. 2 crossbows.
Oh, don't count the cards for that because this is going for the Inquisition, not for.
Oh, okay. So I'll just say what you guys find on the dead guys then.
Yeah.
Potions of cure. Serious? 1 identified.
Ooh, I forgot. I have this. Okay, I think. Sorry, in the middle. I think Yami can fully heal herself during the interim.
Okay, so amongst the guys, you find 5 scimitars, 2 crossbows, 4 short swords, 2 potions of cure serious, and 1 unidentified ring, and you find 30 fully intact pieces of leather armor throughout everything.
I'll take the ring.
Should we just put the swords
Maybe
in
we
the
should
armor?
roll for the ring.
Well, either way,
Okay.
you guys haven't identified it yet, so you guys.
And I'm
can-
the only one that can identify it.
What?
Yeah, one of my proficiencies is gem cutting, so I think I can identify a ring.
Then try and identify it, but I still insist.
Roll
that
me,
you go for it.
yeah. As you guys switch around, go ahead and roll me an appraise.
Okay. Appraise.
Should-
Okay, plus 13.
Should we put the scimitars and the weapons and the armor that is from the dead in the cart so we can arm some more
No.
Inquisition troops?
I got a 21.
I think this is our own spoils.
This is a ring of ram, 2 per day.
What does that do?
I'll go ahead and look it up for you here.
If I recall correctly, a ring of ram is for bull rushing.
Yeah.
No, ring of ram actually has a spell in it where that you actually technically shoot at someone.
Ooh!
You
Pew
notice that this ring has This ring is an ornate ring forged out of a very hard metal, and it has the head of a ram at the end of the ring. You can command the ring to give forth a ram-like force manifested by a vaguely kind of ghost-like shape. It has 3 charges per day. If you use 1 charge, you can immediately strike a target with 1d6 points of damage. 2 charges is 2d6. 3 points is 3d6.
Does it push him away?
Yes. Treat this as a ranged attack with a 50-foot maximum range. And the combat maneuver bonus is plus 17. If they succeed, the bulrush attempt succeeds.
Yeah, I'm keeping this since I
Yep.
basically No.
Why?
because I realized that if I get stuck in middle of combat, I have no melee weapons. This can push him away from me.
In addition to its attack mode, the Ring of Ram also has the power to open doors as if it were a character with a strength of 25.
Oh.
This expends 1 charge. If you wish to have strength of 27, that's 2. If you wish to have a strength of 29, that's 3 charges you must expend. But that's a strength 29 hitting something that could break it.
If everyone agrees and you don't lay claim to any of the gold from the other loot,
Yeah,
Yep, and I'm also very, very sorry. It's got 50 charges. It's priced at 8,600 gold.
you have to pay us too.
Okay.
You can
Wait,
you
yeah.
can do that.
It's 50 charges, only can use it 50 times.
Well, it has 50 charges. When all the charges are expended, the ring becomes a non-magical item. However, as a arcane person, you can recharge items.
Oh, cool.
You cannot recharge the full expenditure of the items, but right now it's got 50 charges.
Cool. So I can recharge it and still use it.
Yes, you cannot recharge it though until it's depleted. In other words, when you've shot all the charges, then you can go back and try and put some more charges on it, or at least recraft into the ring. But right now it's got 50 charges.
Okay.
Once they're spent, they're gone. Basically, the thing is, you'll have the ring though, and you'll be able to forge another ring, and you can do forge ring, and you need to at least know someone who has bull strength and telekinesis. And if you wish to forge a copy of this ring yourself, it will cost 4,300 GP.
Okay. And how much does it cost to recharge it?
To recharge it would be the same. Basically, you're making a new ring with full 50 charges, though. I miscounted. If you were to make another ring and succeed in it, it would be another ring with another 50 charges.
Could I try to remove the 50 charges thing and make it infinite if you get a crit on Gem Gunning?
That is physically impossible.
Damn. I thought I would try.
All right, so you got the Ring of Ram, you got that. And then if someone wishes to copy this down, I'll go ahead and write what you find in the cart as well, okay? This will be the cart stuff. This will not be up for loot. So cart, 2 jugs of stuff, I'll put it. And 2 spears and 6 broadswords. And this will interest a few of you. You guys find 5 smoke bombs.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Can I take one to study?
Looking at the other players.
I think he should ask the higher.
He is asking.
The higher ups. I mean.
Oh, when you guys get back, in other words.
No,
I'll tell
But you know, if one of them disappear, I'm not gonna tell. You know.
Yeah, and if so happens that missing one leads to a discovery, and we can make more.
Yeah, I don't think it will be a problem.
No, I'm actually not going to keep the Ring of Ram, and I'm thinking if the group decides to sell it, because I don't want to keep charge of all the charges.
you can just write 50, and then every time you use it, you just minus 1. Not to mention, I know that there's different powers with it, with 1, 2, and 3 charges.
Well,
but if you really want to make it,
no.
if you really want to make it easy, you can have the 3 charges all the time. But why don't we go ahead and do this? Everyone roll a D100. Whoever gets the highest gets the ring. If your guys are all cool with that.
I'm not gonna bother to roll because I don't want it.
I don't want to. Sorry.
Oh,
Wow.
I was just thinking selling and splitting the money.
Well, I was actually rooting for Yami for that because of the whole ghosty thing.
Does Yami want a ring of Ram?
She is being told to get it. I think you know by who.
Okay. So you hand Yami the ring, and it's at this point something happens, Oren, when you hand the ring to her.
Hmm?
Yami,
Yes.
you can't stand up.
Ah, damn it.
You fall to your knees.
Okay.
And Yami starts coughing up blood.
I take the ring from her.
No, it's not the ring.
Oh.
You can see that there's kind of a hole, like not like a hole through her, but like there's a little circle in front of her chest, kind of her midsection, and it's just black. Like someone took a hot poker and just stabbed her, and then like just left it in there, and it just looks like this black spot that's on the front of her armor.
Grander.
Can I?
I'm going to cast Cure Serious Wound.
Okay. Oren, you wave your hands, and the red lyrium shines in your palms. And Yami, he casts Cure Serious on you.
Okay.
Hold on a sec. What level do you cast that at?
4th level.
4th level.
Cure Critical.
Oh, Cure Critical.
Yeah.
Wait, so the ring is made out of red lyrium.
No, the ring is not made out of red lyrium.
Now, apparently, did this hole just appear, or had it been there before?
It had not been there before.
Oh boy.
Cure Critical. Let's see, 4. So let's see, you're an alchemist, so that's level 4. So Yami, roll 4d8 plus 4. PPO.
8 plus 4, and then she has a trait which increases that a bit more.
Yep.
27.
All right. So, Oren, as you wave your hands and you can see the red lyrium kind of flow into her, you see Yami slowly kind of stand back up and the black spot kind of heals a little bit. Now it just looks more like a little bruise. But you notice that you're not seeing like her skin, like because she's in heavy armor. It's just still that circle that's right there in front, but it's gone from more of a black to kind of a purple now. And Yami, you feel yourself, you're able to stand up. What was really weird about that was that pain that you felt, like all that damage,
Yeah.
like you didn't feel it. It felt like someone kind of poked you really hard in the sternum, like just came up and went boom, and it was like mildly annoying. And then after combat was over, you found that like when you tried to move your legs, you couldn't move, and you were like almost on the precipice of like fainting, but you didn't feel any pain. Now that he's cast that back on you, you feel kind of more rejuvenated, and you're kind of back to a decent spot.
Yami will like start to sniff the air a bit, see if there's anything not visible within 10 feet of her. As she has using the scent ability.
There doesn't appear to be anything around you.
Is it possible for me to improve that ring, though?
At the moment, no. This
But when we get back to base.
when you get back to base, I'm going to tell you right now, most magic items I give you are set when they're made, so you can't actually improve them unless they're in, like, for example, say you have a +1 sword, and you're really good at adapting stuff, and you want to make it a +2. You can do that as long as you pay for the GP and do all that. But this ring you have right now, unless you literally want to pay another 8,000 something to do it, no.
Okay. I thought I could improve it for her.
No, not. It's in order to improve an item, you still have to pay its full cost.
Okay.
If anything, actually, you have to pay more because you're increasing it. So you have to actually pay something more like 9 or 10 if you wanted to increase it.
Okay.
So like looting a, let's say, +3 sword, you'd have to pay the full cost of a +3 sword and then some to improve it.
Yes,
Okay.
you basically have to pay for the +4 if you wanted to improve the +3.
Okay.
Plus extra. Yeah. So,
Instead, I'm
Okay.
just gonna take some the gold and everything and process it and turn it into some rings and whatnot we find in here.
Yep, and I'll divide up the gold that you guys found with a calculator really quick. Hold on.
In the meanwhile, can Jummy like cast a type magic on herself, see if there's anything lingering still?
Very, very faintly. There's a little bit of necromancy lingering on you, but it's pathetic, and it's not worth anything at this point.
Okay, apart from Porthos, who else is staying behind to guard the mine?
Hey, did you find anyone in the cave?
Yes, I found civilians that we have to evacuate, but also there has to be people stay by the cave,
Maybe we should put them on the cart and bring them back with us.
or maybe we can ask them where they're from and take them back to their home.
Well, they're stuck in the cave. We're gonna have to heal them anyway.
Well, they're not necessarily injured, they were just captured.
By the way, you guys all get 360 gold scavenged.
Each or overall?
Each.
Wow. I reach over, pick up one of the smoke bombs, and wink to Serena.
360.
360.
Okay.
And yep,
So-
just double checking. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, we have 4 smoke bombs.
All right, and you guys got the cart. You got that. As you talk to the Raven, kind of comes out with some of the civilians that go. She says, "I found some of them. I told them it was safe." And as you guys talk to some of the civilians, it turns out they're from local places, just over here and there. They had been kidnapped by the bandits to help work in the shaft. So, if you guys,
I will tell them that if they still want to be employed for work in the mine, they can apply to the Inquisition.
And I asked me, hey, if you guys want us to come check you guys over and make sure you're not hurt or anything from working in the mine, because there's some hazards by breathing in some of the stuff that you might want to be careful of if you don't know what you're doing.
I mean, if the Inquisition will pay us, then yes, we'll come back and work.
All right, then you can come with us.
right.
So who's gonna stay behind?
I am.
Yeah, we should probably go back and rest after that incident.
Yeah,
I'd probably go to the doctor and get that thing still looked at.
Grander should probably stay with Porthos because he's a lot more tanky.
Ironically, the only person that did not take any damage that entire encounter was, Serena and Gunter. All right, so you guys are having people stay behind at the mine?
Is Winter here? Does he hear us?
Yeah, Winter's here.
Okay, so I'm gonna leave Gunter behind with Porthos then. It's gonna
So Gunter and Porthos stay behind.
because there's no point for me to stay there, but I will want Gunter to return the next day for the thing though. Anyway, you'll all return the next day probably because we're gonna send people over, but yeah.
I tossed Gunter a flask of apple cider.
Porthos, remember your promise.
Oh, it's
I
not
just
going.
glare at Serena. Just glare at her.
Just
Oh, I'm not
behave.
giving this to Porthos. I'm giving it to Grunder.
Yeah, and they're not gonna share, you think?
He Porthos puts up his pinky and goes, "The dwarf was warned.
I'll hold you to that.
If I drink and if my breath smells like alcohol, you are free to stab me to death."
Just stay safe here and behave. Make sure that the mine is secure until reinforcements arrive.
Hmm. Brandon, how long did it take us to get here?
6 hours.
6 hours. So
hours.
when you guys get back, it'll be night.
Okay. Can I, when they left, can I put some shitty ass makeshift traps so if they try to retake the thing, at least we can
Well, what you
Fight
can
back.
do is you've already got traps kind of there, so you can just reset
just
them.
yeah, and put them somewhere else so they don't know where it is.
Mhm.
I'll do that.
Yes, you and Gunter stay behind.
I speak up. Hey, should we let someone that's not a dwarf stay behind? Because there's a mine with gold in there.
Raven pipes up and she's like, "I'll stay behind."
Okay. Not saying, not being racist against my own kind, but
You just did.
Look, you should only fear for dwarves that are from Orzammar. Those are cunty, dwarvy bastards.
oh, so you're insulting me and Grunder.
Yes. He smiles. Orzammar.
Hey, Grunder. Grunder.
Grunder is currently just kind of sitting
okay.
there. Well, no, he's sitting there. He's looking at you, but he's not answering. But he just kind of looks at you and goes, "Huh?"
If you have to, if we're well not away and no one's looking, you can do things to this other guy if you want.
He can try. I stare
Uh-huh.
at you.
We're still on the same team here, so you better all behave.
Okay.
Not to mention that Porthos has seniority.
I do? I didn't know that.
Well, you do. Not that it matters.
It never
I mean,
does.
Grander had probably worked more than you have, but here's your chance to catch up. And Serena will
pretty
get on
sure.
the horse and not wait for a response even. Just
Wow,
start
rude as
walking
fuck. Rude as fuck.
Okay, so after the party leaves, hold on a sec.
Of course, some fuckery will be afoot. Because of course.
Yep. Would Porthos and Gunter roll me a will save, please?
Oh, great.
When everyone leaves. Actually, Gunter doesn't have to because it's already happened.
No. There.
Porthos, roll me a will save, please. DC 25.
Ooh.
He still has a negative from the PTSD, doesn't he?
Mm-hmm,
Yep,
mm-hmm.
I got a 15 then.
Okay.
I am so fucked.
Does Raven have to roll it too?
Yep.
Oh god. Oh.
Ooh,
Oh.
uh-oh.
Oh. Fuck
Uh-oh.
my life.
We're gonna get butt
Are
raped.
we gonna find them dead? Brandon, say something, damn it.
I'm reading. Okay. So, are you going to have them just stay there until the Inquisition can muster some people to go guard it?
Well, I assume that they're gonna send someone right away. It's a fucking gold mine.
Literally.
So I suppose it's gonna be at least 12 hours though. There's 6 to go and another 6 to go. Probably realistically around 14 hours.
I'm gonna end up in someone's freaking basement, and it's not Jacqueline's basement for once.
I love basements.
Not when I'm being tortured and my balls being stabbed.
Hey, you gotta admit, you like that.
All right.
Nah.
So, since you guys have secured the mine, and when you guys send people to go do all that and whatnot, for the next month, you guys in real world time. For the next month, you guys will each get 100 gold added on to whatever you get each week.
Nice.
Hey.
Every character.
Nice.
So after a while, Porthos,
Mm-hmm.
you, Raven, and Gunther are all just sitting around. Let's say this will be the overnight when you guys sit there and wait for whatnot. You're sitting, minding your own business, looking out at the sky. And then you look around and you don't see Raven or Gunther anywhere.
Shit. Guys,
They are gone.
I start looking around like in the
Yeah, you
Where
hear
I
a voice
was.
saying, they are gone.
who are you?
You know who I am.
Show yourself. I have my hand on my sword, like the hilt of my sword.
I am here, dwarf.
What have you done to them?
I showed them the way. Have fear not, I have done no harm to them. And I will do no harm to you.
You
But-
expect me to trust you.
Oh, well, I don't expect that it will matter. You will learn to see things my way sooner or later.
And what is this way you are talking about?
War must end. Conflict must end. Humanity must be wiped clean.
Are you-
Ferelden and Thedas needs a clean slate.
I squint my eyes. Are you talking about genocide? Sounds like you're talking about genocide.
He says, I figured you would not understand.
What is there to understand? You just said you want a clean slate and for Ferelden to be born anew. You want genocide.
Thedas is dying, dwarf. We must do something, and this is the most appropriate action to take.
You sound like a madman.
Perhaps I am. And he holds out his hand and does Dream Speak on you, and that was your will save, which you failed.
Yeah.
And you are immediately out, and he is going to alter your memories, and you will not remember that conversation. You will not remember going into this little misty area, and you will simply go about your business as if you never met or talked with him.
Okay.
And he will also implant a memory into you. Hold on.
Oh, great. Gonna
You're
pick
going.
up waiting.
You will remember you, Raven, and Gunther getting attacked by a couple wolves,
Uh-huh.
and you will remember that when you go down, and if anyone asks anything about the mine, there was nothing unusual about it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it.
So is Grunder and them still around?
Well, yeah, Porthos, when you come to, of course, you remember nothing. You remember the wolves attacking. You remember someone asking you something about, is there anything funny in the mine? And no, there's nothing funny in the mine, just gold. And you remember Raven and Gunther being there, and nothing else. You kind of wake up. You wake up on the morning of when the Inquisition comes in and to replace you with some guards and whatnot, and you just go, huh, yeah, huh, nothing wrong here.
Nothing wrong indeed. Just a regular mine and some regular wolves. Nothing wrong at all.
And let's see if this chick succeeds. Oh, I'm excited now. Come on, baby. Come on, come on, come on. Yes! Okay. Yeah, Porthos, you, Raven, and Gunter go back to the Inquisition. And I'll just give you guys some downtime and whatnot for what you guys want to do here.
My character's going to study the smoke grenade.
You could theoretically replicate it. Alchemy check of 16.
Okay.
You succeed on this alchemy check, you may start crafting the first level of smoke bombs. If you fail, you'll have to wait another 24 hours to do the check.
$30.
Okay, you succeed. You can craft the mini smoke bombs, just the standard smoke bombs. None of the alchemical ingredient ones, but you can do the standard smoke bombs.
Okay, so it's not one of my skill ones.
No, it's going to be just craft standard smoke bomb.
Okay.
And give them to the assassins.
That's what I'm going to do.
Which the assassin can also craft herself.
I can just show her how to make them.
Yeah, you could. You could show
The
him.
assassin is lazy when it comes to crafting.
Oh
She
boy.
prefers just to kill.
Yami. As you kind of rest that night, as after you take off your armor, your suspicions are confirmed. There is a black hole right in the center of your chest, although it's purple now because you've had some time to heal. And when you wake up in the morning, it's almost completely gone.
Excellent. Just identify magic to be sure. Detect magic, rather.
Detect magic, it is necromancy. After doing a certain amount of time, yes, you're able to discern the spell was Finger of Death.
Okay, so it's just linger effect, and it's just nothing else going to happen.
Doesn't appear to be.
Is it gone by the morning?
Yeah.
Well, if
Okay.
it didn't kill you, then you're good. Right.
Question, ST.
Yeah, that is the idea. I don't trust bot.
Go ahead, Orin.
When we level up, will you modify my character page for me?
Yeah, when everyone levels up, I will modify anyone that wants help with it. Like I said, this will be a slightly slow progression game. It'll still be a while before you guys level up, but I do allow a lot of downtime for spending, for gold and whatnot. I'll go ahead and declare another downtime for spending if you guys want to spend.
I want to report to Liliana
Yes.
Because that's what I do, apparently. I kill and I report.
If you want to, anyway. But I'll say that won't really take much role play. I mean, you report to Liliana what happened, and the Inquisition does their thing. You guys get everyone set. Porthos, Grunter, and Raven come back. You know, Raven thanks you, says we'll do this again sometime. Serena, since you've known Porthos the longest,
Yes.
roll me a sense motive check, please. DC 22.
29.
Damn.
Okay. Serena. After the three come back and you kind of go about your business, tomorrow's a big day because tomorrow you'll be heading out to go investigate the tower with Commander Cullen and a few others. But
Yes. Big day.
there's one odd thing about Porthos.
Hmm.
When he comes back in and you talk with him a bit, you ask him about when you talk to him and say, "Did anything happen?" He tells you, that they were attacked by wolves, etc., etc. But when he says it, it's how best can I describe this?
Mechanical?
Not even robotic or mechanical, but like rehearsed.
Yeah.
Like the moment you answer the question, he almost answers it too quickly. Like if someone was going to be like, "Hey, yeah," he just goes for it. And each time you ask him anything about the cave or what happened, he'll go back to those same stories. And it's very believable because he 100% believes it's correct. So when you look at him, you believe it too. He looks like he is honestly telling the truth about what he has remembered. The only thing you notice is that he's really quick to jump on it, almost too fast, and that's all you get. But you do get that.
Would I get any suspicions based on the guy we interrogated the previous day?
It wasn't like that. The guy you interrogated the previous day was blank. He was like his memories had been kind of effed with, and he couldn't remember something, but he was trying to, or like his memory had been wiped, or he didn't remember things clearly. But he was more in a daze. This is just something very, very subtle that you know about Porthos because you know him, and
Well,
he's
it's
just
not
answering
matters.
really. Yeah,
Yeah.
he just seems to be answering a little too quickly, but there's really not much more you're getting from it. You just notice that it's a bit off for him.
Would my character ask Grunder what happened when he was gone, since they were like best friends?
You can, but Grunter in particular, you can go ahead and roll me a sense motive check, Oren.
Honestly, though, you only know each other 2 days.
Grunter's going to be a bit tougher to discern this with, but go ahead and roll if you want.
Okay. What would that be?
1d20 plus sense motive.
Sense motive. I don't see where that is.
It's under your skills. If you don't have anything in it, it's just 1d20 plus 0.
Okay.
Which means you won't get it, so there's no point in rolling.
Unless he crits.
Even if he crits, it was DC 25.
Yeah, nope.
Okay.
So yeah, Gunter seems normal.
Nothing there but a bunch of wolves.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, who could I tell this to that would have some insight for me?
Well, believe it or not, with this particular situation, there's really not a whole lot you can go on, other than simply that he might just be tired. Like I'm trying to describe it as best I can as an ST, but it's so subtle that
Well,
it's
I will
almost
brush it off.
yeah,
for
it's almost as if someone was just having it's as subtle as if someone was having a bad day, and you could tell they had a bad day, but secretly, some sort of evil wizard altered their mind, but obviously you wouldn't be able to tell that.
Okay, I will
you'd
brush
be-
it off for now, but I
Mhm.
will ask him about it later when
Mhm.
he's in a better mood,
Of course.
so I can see what is going on. Question is, will I have to reroll for that?
Yes.
When that happens? Fuck
Mhm.
me. Jesus. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to convey across. It
Yeah.
was so hard to tell, and it
Okay.
was so subtle
Okay. Yeah.
that it was
Okay.
just you just barely noticed it.
So I'll brush it off for now. And I'll tell him you did a good job. How much money do we get?
360 each.
No, that's the loot. How much money do we get for the mission?
Hold on a sec. Telling Carl something out of character.
Yep.
Okay. In total, so everyone who has this, I'll go ahead and type this down in the little chat here. So the entire party gets 1,000 gold,
Yay.
and this is each. So everyone gets 1,000.
Yay.
Then you should say each gets 1,000, not the entire party gets 1,000.
He did say that after a second.
Ooh,
Yeah,
only 18,000 more gold till I can buy what I want.
Impatient.
I don't know if I want to buy something. I'm just
I
I'm
kn-
just fucking hoarding it for now.
I know for a fact Carl's looking at a bunch of magical items, and he's like, "God damn it, just a little more."
So will I be able to make money once I get the brewery?
Yeah, that's actually why I'm having the brewery. I'll tell you about that right now. And since you guys are in kind of downtime right now, that's actually why I'm having the brewery, and buildings cost a lot. If you guys want to buy a business, it's going to cost a lot, but it's going to get you a shitload of money every week, and it's going to give you a bonus to whatever the business crafts.
Kill
And-
the business.
And if you make a business and you start to like sell things with it, like weapons, armor, magical items, you'll be able to buy things at an even greater discount than 25%. So let's say that right now, most alcohol to you, Orin, is 25% off, right? Because you're with the Inquisition. Requisition goods 25% off. If
Or I
you
can make
buy
it for myself.
yes, if you buy the business, it will net you a certain amount each week in addition to what you get. It will give you a +10 on your brewcraft.
Ooh.
It will give you 50% off all alcohol and component purchases that you wish to do.
How much would it be if I combined the brewery with a tavern?
If you wanted to make a brewery and a tavern, that would be 40.
That would be
But that would get you the bonuses from the tavern and the bonuses from the brewery.
that's later. That can be an addition.
Question: how far is the closest port in the Inquisition stronghold?
Closest port is about a 7-hour travel.
What
Are you
about
sure
the
about that?
secret?
I'm
Or
sorry,
up
not
in
no.
Skyhold?
No. Skyhold has fuck. No, it's only an hour away. What am I saying?
I don't know, man. Doesn't like port like the sea.
Like the
It-
actual port.
I don't think so. Like
I need to check. Hold on, I need
Skyhope
to check.
is up in the mountains. The closest we have to water is Lake Callinghat. That's next to Redcliffe. That's 2 weeks away, and in the north, it's pretty much the same distance. So it would be at least
How
a week.
Right. It's a week's travel. You're
Are you
correct.
wanting to
7
buy a
days
boat?
travel. 7
port-
days travel.
that port that the captain found? The secret cave port thingy. How close is that?
That's about 6 days travel.
So just 1 day shaved off, basically.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Which is pretty good because day and back, that's 2 days shaved off. That's from
Yeah.
14
Wait, are
to
there
12.
airships in this game?
No.
No.
But you can
How much-
teleport. There are portals.
How much would it cost if I were to help renovate that port so we can use it for the Inquisition to get stuff faster?
It depends on how much you want to put in. You can put some in requisition, and it will get you guys some supplies faster, and possibly get you guys some bonuses. How much
I
gold
would-
do you wish to put into it?
I would like to put all my money, which is 4,800.
So
Yes.
4,800 you're going to put into kind of building that little port.
Oh, you could buy yourself a boat, and
Yep.
a nice little small one.
So Porthos, if you're going to do that, okay, the Inquisition as a whole, I'll go ahead and put this in loot.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
How much would a small fishing boat cost, like a actual professional fishing boat?
I'll need to double check. I think it's like 16.
You're able to make money from the Inquisition by supplying fish to them. You just hire a crew.
Oh.
Okay, so Porthos has no money again. Yay!
I'm surprised you were actually able to make 4,000, but
Hey,
hey,
don't
And-
what?
judge. Don't judge me.
I'm not judging. I'm just saying.
Ooh.
So Porthos, the Inquisition now has shipments of explosive powder, which is going to be, if you wish to buy explosive components, Porthos,
Mm-hmm.
they are 25% off now.
Nice.
you gain an additional 100 gold a week. So in addition to the gold mine you're getting 200 a week. Porthos, you may also do something here because you put 4,000 into it. You do actually get something.
Yay.
Porthos. Roll me a D100.
Okay. Let's see. 83.
Okay, that's actually pretty good. Thank you for that map, Christine.
Yeah, I'm looking for more
Um,
maps.
Okay. You rolled an 8. Ooh, that's real nice. Let me look it up. Let me look it up for you here.
Cha-cha-cha-chia.
And I'm assuming the paying the employees and everything would just automatically come out the pay.
Yes, but you guys do have to keep track of each week. So in other words, when a week hits, you guys are like, okay, I got 200, and then
So when does it start? Like next week or this Monday?
it will start Monday.
Okay. Neat.
And we get on Monday then?
Yes.
Okay. Yay, regular pay. We're salaried now. We can form a union. Yummy will open a glass business.
All right, so tomorrow, I guess we would get paid 100.
Yes.
I'm just gonna add that now.
Can we add the gold now?
You may. I won't have you guys if you just in case you forget. 4,000.
I'm assuming I'll be making a lot more money once I get the bar than what Porthos is currently making.
Oh wow.
What?
Porthos, you
What?
lucky son of a bitch.
What?
Damn it. Oh yeah, one moment. Since you guys are in downtown now, stopping the broadcast. Thank you players for playing. Thank you watchers for watching.